Mr. Chair, I'm telling the truth, Mr. Chair, in my mother's grave. Yung travel ko sa state, sinabi ko na po ang totoo. I don't even know the answer why my visa was invalidated by...
Hindi lang yung visa, Miss Garma. Alam mo kung bakit ka pinigil.
No,
Alam.
Mr. Chair, I do not know, Mr.
Anyway,
Chair.
Mr. Chairman, if I ask her...
Mr. Chair, if you, I will be proven,
Point of order, Mr. Chair.
na
Point
I'm
of order.
lying.
1 minute suspension.
I'm not lying. I wanted to answer the questions, Mr. Chair. I have a daughter waiting for me who attempted to kill herself 3 times. I cannot leave her, Mr. Chair. She's waiting for me. She attempted 3 times, Mr. Chair. That's why I cannot leave her. Now, I will answer all your questions, Mr. Chair. With regards to my travels, that's the real answer. I do not know why my visa was cancelled, Mr. Chair.
You were cited in contempt because you're evading question from the very start by the members of this committee. Not because my question about your US travel. And ang totoo noon, hindi pa ako tapos noon.
Papunta kami sa investigation section, ay tumunog ang cellphone ko at ito ay sinagot ko. Ang tumawag sa akin ay ayon sa boses ay dating President Rodrigo Duterte at sinabing congrats Superintendent Padilla. Job well done, pero grabe yung ginawang dinuguan.
So, Colonel Padilla, ngayon binasa mo yung sa yung salaysay na number 4 and 6. Ngayon, inaamin mo na ngayon na totoo ang mga sinasabi ni Leopoldo Tan alias Tata na tinawagan ka ni Presidente Duterte pagkatapos patayin ang 3 Chinese. Colonel Padilla?
Yes, Your Honor, as the voice I've heard over the phone.
Inaamin mo ang lahat na ito ang sinabi ni Jimmy Fortaleza last hearing na nagkausap kayo ni Colonel Garma.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Inaamin mo din na nagkausap kayo ni Colonel Leonardo na sinabing papatayin nila ang 3 Chinese national.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Ngayon, meron akong huling tanong sa iyo, Colonel Padilla. Pag nag-uusap po kayo ng dating Presidente Rodrigo Duterte, through personal na telepono ba ang dating Presidente ang pinagtatawag nyo o may iba pang telepono na ginagamit nyo? Ano ang ginagamit nyong telepono?
During that time, I have my cell phone, Your Honor, Mr. Chair. Personal.
So, sino ang hindi ba nakarehistro yung telepono sa iyong pagtawag nung nakareceive ka ng calls?
Hindi po.
Sumali na sa paghahanap ang Philippine National Police or PNP kay dating Presidential Spokesperson Harryroque na ipinaaresto matapos ma-cite in contempt ng Quad Committee ng Kamara de Representantes dahil nabikong isumite ang mga dokumento kaugnay ng kanyang yaman na iniuugnay sa operasyon ng iligal na pogo. Matatandang hindi tinupad ni Roque ang pangako nito na isusumite ang mga dokumento at hindi na rin dumalo sa pagdinig ng Quad Committee. Noong Biyernes ay pinuntahan ng otoridad ang law firm ni Roque sa Antel Corporation Center sa Makati City upang isilbi ang arrest warrant. Subalit hindi ito tinanggap ng kanyang staff. Hindi rin nakita sa lugar si Roque. Na-cite in contempt si Roque matapos na hindi makapagsumite ng kopya ng kanyang mga statements of assets, liabilities, and net worth. Record ng Biancham Holdings na pagmamay-ari ng kanyang pamilya at ang mga patunay na bentahan ng ari-arian sa Parañaque City na kanyang sinabi na pinanggalingan ng biglaang paglobo ng kanyang yaman. Matapos ma-cite in contempt, naglabas ng arrest order ang committee laban kay Roque. Sinabi ng isa sa co-chair ng Quad Committee na si Laguna Representative Dan Fernandez na naniniwala silang maaaring nagtatago si Roque para maiwasan ang patuloy na imbestigasyon ng mega panel sa umano'y kaugnayan nito sa Lucky South 99, isang pugo hub sa Porac, Pampanga. No one is above the law, and we will not tolerate anyone defying the authority of Congress or evading accountability. Ani Congressman Dan Fernandez. Sinabi ni Surigao del Norte Representative Robert Ace Barbers, chairman ng Committee on Dangerous Drugs, na mayroong maibidensya na nag-uugnay kay Roque sa illegal na pugo. Ang hindi umano pakikipagtulungan ni Roque sa Quad Committee ay nagpapatindi lamang sa aligasyon na mayroon itong itinatago at totoong may kaugnayan ito sa operasyon ng illegal na pugo. Nauna rito, inakusahan ni Roque ang Quad Committee na isang kangaroo court at inanonsyo na hindi na ito makikipagtulungan dito. Hinamon ni Barber si Roque na humarap sa pagdinig sa halip na sa social media sumagot. Ang pagtulong ng PNP sa paghahanap kay Roque ay nagpapakita umano na seryoso ang imbestigasyong isinasagawa ng Quad Committee. Hinimok ang publiko na tumulong sa paghahanap kay Roque. Matatandaan na inamin ni Roque na sinamahan nito si Catherine Cassandra Leong sa PAGCOR upang ayusin ang problema ng Lucky South 99 Pugo Hub. Itinanggi naman ni Roque na siya ay abogado ng Lucky South 99 na ni-raid ng otoridad kamakailan.
Paniwala ko po, linulustay lang po ng Kongreso ang pera ng taong bayan sa ganitong mga investigasyon. Uulitin ko po, ang ating Kongreso, hindi po yan korte, hindi po yan piskalya. Kung sa tingin nila merong krimen na nangyari, dapat piskalya mag-imbestiga at kung merong probable cause, isampa sa hukuman. Pero pag-aaksaya po ito ng kabanang taong bayan at oras, no? Mantakin nyo, ang daming oras na binubuhos ito hindi naman katungkulan ng Kongreso na litisin kung nagkasala o hindi ang ating presidente. Dati pa naman sinasabi ni Presidente Duterte, haharapin niya ang lahat ng kaso na ihahain sa kanya pero sa tamang forum at yan po ay sa piskalya at sa hukuman. Well, hindi po siya nababahala kasi alam naman niya na talagang kangaroo court ang nangyayari dyan sa Kongreso. Pilit nilang pinapagalit ang taong bayan laban sa mga Duterte at kanilang mga aliado, pero sa tingin ko, sa pamamaraan na ginagawa nila na kangaroo court, lalo lang nagagalit ang taong bayan. At napapansin nga nila itong pag-aksaya ng resources ng gobyerno.
Samantala, napahagulhol at nagmakaawa si dating PCSO General Manager at dating Police Colonel na si Royina Garma sa Quad Committee na huwag siyang i-detain dahil nagsasabi naman umano siya ng totoo at may anak na naghihintay sa kanya. Sa pagpapatuloy ng pagdinig ng House Quad Committee hinggil sa extrajudicial killings, illegal drugs at pugo, naging emosyonal si Garma nang ipasight in contempt siya kasunod ng umano'y pag-iwas sa matanong ng mga kongresista at pagsisinungaling. Ayon naman sa Facebook post ni Ramon Tulfo tungkol kay Royina Garma, ang dating PCSO General Manager na si Royina Garma ay napaiyak sa hearing ng House Quad Committee na nag-iimbestiga sa kanya dahil daw kailangan niyang umuwi upang alagaan ang kanyang anak na babae na may kapansanan. Sabi ng kaibigan kong Marites, baka daw anak niya yan sa isang dating mataas na opisyal. Si Garma ay iniimbestigahan ng 4 na komite ng Kamara dahil isinangkot siya sa Davao Death Squad ng isa niyang dating kasamahan sa PNP. Dapat di magpapadala ang mga miyembro ng Quad Committee sa luha ni Garma dahil yan ay crocodile tears kung sa Ingles pa. Kung isa ako sa miyembro ng komite ay tatanungin ko si Garma kung sino ang nagpapatay kay PCSO Board Member Wesley Barayuga. Si Barayuga ay masusing pinag-aaralan ang mga applications for franchise ng STL sa Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office na madaling inaprubahan ni Garma. Si Barayuga ay tinambangan sa Mandaluyong habang minamaneho ang kanyang lumang pickup papunta sa kanyang office sa PCSO. Hindi pa nalulutas ang pagpatay kay Barayuga. Inamin ng dating warden ng Davao Prison and Penal Farm na si Gerardo Padilla na nakatanggap siya ng utos kaugnay ng pagpatay sa 3 Chinese nationals na hinihinalang big-time drug traffickers noong 2016. Nanggaling umano ang utos na ito kay dating Criminal Investigation and Detection Group or CIDG officer at Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office or PCSO General Manager Royina Garma. Ayon naman sa pinost ng Rappler.com sa social media, Patungkol sa pahayag ni Raquel Lopez, ang ina ni Rabby Lopez, na pinatay umano sa Cebu City Police Operation noong 2018, noong nanunungkulan pa si Royina Garma bilang City Police Chief. At the wake, Royina Garma and her police officers came to our place. She was enraged. She hollered out. She strutted around and she was angry at us for holding awake on the death of my son, and gano daw gibalaran akong anak. Why are you holding awake for your child? She was telling us. Why is there only one dead? There are many of them here.
Habang naglalakad kami, papuntang investigation section, tumunog ang cellphone ni Superintendent Padilla. Nakita ko na pinindot ni Superintendent Padilla ang kanyang cellphone. Nadinig ko na sinabi nung tumawag kay Superintendent Padilla, "Congrats, Superintendent Padilla. Job well done." Pero grabe yung ginawang dinuguan. Alam ko na ang kausap ni Superintendent Padilla ay
That is number 29 po. Number 29 po to, no? Sige po, tuloy po.
Alam ko na ang kausap ni Superintendent Padilla ay si Presidente Duterte. Dahil pamilyar ang boses niya. Number 30. Pagkatapos ng tawag, sabi ni Superintendent Padilla sa mga kasamahan niya doon, tumawag si Presidente, nag-congrats sa akin. Dahil sa sinabing ito ni Superintendent Padilla, kaya lalo akong napaniwala na ang tumawag sa kanya ay si Presidente Duterte.
Salamat, Tata. Ngayon, nandito na po ang ating Colonel Padilla. Colonel Padilla, sa iyong sinumpaang salaysay, maaari niyo po bang basahin ang number 4 at number 6 ng supplemental affidavit mo? Comsec, could you please give him a copy so that he can read?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair. Dito po sa aking affidavit, babasahin ko po. Pinapatutuhanan ko ang sinabi ni Tata na nung papunta kami sa investigation section, ay tumunog ang cellphone ko at ito ay sinagot ko. Ang tumawag sa akin ay, ayon sa boses, ay dating President Rodrigo Duterte at sinabing congrats, Superintendent Padilla. Job well done, pero grabe yung ginawang dinuguan.
So, Colonel Padilla, ngayon binasa mo yung sa yung salaysay na number 4 and 6. Ngayon, inaamin mo na ngayon na totoo ang mga sinasabi ni Leopoldo Tan alias Tata na tinawagan ka ni Presidente Duterte pagkatapos patayin ang 3 Chinese. Colonel Padilla?
Yes, Your Honor, as the voice I've heard over the phone.
Inaamin mo ang lahat na ito ang sinabi ni Jimmy Fortaleza last hearing na nagkausap kayo ni Colonel Garma.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Inaamin mo din na nagkausap kayo ni Colonel Leonardo na sinabing papatayin nila ang 3 Chinese national.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Ngayon, meron akong huling tanong sa iyo, Colonel Padilla. Pag nag-uusap po kayo ng dating Presidente Rodrigo Duterte, through personal na telepono ba ang dating Presidente ang pinagtatawag nyo o may iba pang telepono na ginagamit nyo? Ano ang ginagamit nyong telepono?
During that time, I have my cell phone, Your Honor, Mr. Chair. Personal.
So, sino ang hindi ba nakarehistro yung telepono sa iyong pagtawag nung nakareceive ka ng calls?
Hindi po.
Well, anyway, Mr. Chairman, yun lang po ang gusto kong malinawan. At least, last hearing kasi, tinatanong ko po ito, nag-interject po si Congressman Fernandez for the executive session. So ngayon po, malinaw na po sa ating taong bayan at sa ating mga kasama dito lahat at nanonood sa buong Pilipinas at sa buong mundo. At ito po ay narinig nating lahat. I rest my case, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you, Congressman Gonzales. Before we acknowledge the next interpellator, let me just recognize the members who are present in this committee hearing. Congressman Roberto Y. Puno, Congresswoman Arlene Brosas, Congressman Jefferson Konghun, Congresswoman Midi Kua, Congressman Joboy Aquino, and Congressman Bambi Amano. Welcome to the committee hearing. Now, the next interpellator is Congressman Paulo Ortega V. I'm sorry, Congressman Ernix Junicio.
Marami pong salamat, Ginoong Tagapangulo. Actually, nung binabasa ko yung mga affidavit ni Colonel Padilla, nakakagulat at nakakagimbal. Pero sir, I salute and applaud ang sinumpaan yung salaysay na medyo mabibigat po yung mga nabasa ko rito ngayon. Colonel Padilla, if I may ask, ito po bang sinumpaang salaysay ninyo is sinabi nyo at with your own free will na talaga pong nangyari at experience nyong personal?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Colonel Padilla, nakakagulat kasi nung sa unang affidavit na nilabas ninyo na isang inmate na si Jimmy Fortaleza pa ang nagpasa ng isang cellphone para makausap nyo si Colonel Garma. Totoo po ba yun?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Alam mo, nakakagulat na ang isang inmate nasa piitan may sariling cellphone. Marahil nangyayari yung mga ganon sa ibang pagkakataon, pero para ang isang used to be a CIDG officer, hindi ko kilala personal pa, si Colonel Garma na nakalagay sa inyong affidavit o sinumpaang salaysay, ay tumatawag sa isang inmate para makausap, ang then kayo po ay Superintendent Gerardo Padilla. Totoo po ba yun?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Very disconcerting, Your Honor. But bagamat ganon, ito ang mga sinumpaan salaysay na nangyaring tunay at dun sa supplemental affidavit na aking nabasa na nabanggit din ni SDS na pati ang ating Pangulo na tumawag sa inyo na nakakagimbal na may nakalagay pa na ginawang dinuguan. Totoo po ba yon?
According to the voice, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, as I heard.
Having said that, Your Honor, ulitin ko lang po that I really applaud and salute you, sir, na ang mga binitiwan yung salita ay galing sa inyong sariling eksperyensya na walang pumilit sa inyo. At nakikita ko rin sa inyong affidavit na marami kayong, it is given na kakatakutan ninyo ang sitwasyon o safety ng inyong sarili at pamilya. Kaya sa aking maliit na kaparaanan, Ginoong Tagapangulo, nais ko pong imungkahi na marekomenda natin na mabigyan ng immunity ang sinumpaang salaysay ni Colonel Gerardo Padilla upang mabigyan naman siya ng karapat-dapat na proteksyon at maengganyo rin natin ang ibang witnesses at mga resource persons natin ngayon na magsabi ng katotohanan. At lumabas talaga ang totoo na wag po kayong matakot at naririto po ang Congress, ang mga kongresista para bigyan po kayo ng suporta at lumabas ang katotohanan po.
Thank you, Congressman Junicio, doon sa iyong mungkahi na bigyan ng immunity ang ating witness. Iyan po sa kasalukuyan ay pinag-aaralan ng ating committee kasama po ang Department of Justice. At the appropriate time, iyan po ay ilalabas po natin at aaprubahan po ang inyong mungkahi. Maraming salamat, Congressman Junicio.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
The next to interpolate is Congressman Paulo Ortega, the fifth. You are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, na bigat tayo amin. A few questions, additional questions, because I had the chance to interpolate Mr. Witness already. Mr. Chair, Mr. Witness, kayo po ay na-appoint po nung time ng Pangulong Benigno Aquino, di ba po ba?
No, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Anong time po kayo na-appoint?
I entered the prison service since 1983, and I rose from the rank, Your Honor.
Sino po ang presidente nung panahon na yan?
I think during the time of then President Erap Estrada.
Okay, sir. So, wala po kayong utang na loob sa past administration?
Wala po, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Ngunit alam po natin na kahit po tayo'y walang utang na loob, kailangan po natin sumunod sa orders ng mga nakakataas. Hindi po ba, Mr. Chair, Mr. Witness?
Yes po, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Alam ko po, Mr. Chair, Mr. Witness, na hindi po kayo pabor sa mga nangyayaring drug war at EJK nung panahon ng dating administrasyon. Tama po ba ako, Mr. Chair?
Yes
Mr.
po,
Witness?
Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
So, kahit na nangyayari po yung mga sa mga oras na yon at nangyayari po yung pagpatay at nangyari po yung pagpatay, sigurado po ako you were under a lot of stress. Tama po ba ako, Mr. Chair,
Yes,
Mr.
Your Honor,
Witness?
Mr. Chair.
Dahil po dito, Mr. Chair, Mr. Witness, to wrap up, nakatanggap po ba kayo ng mga threats? O nakatanggap po ba ng threats ang inyong pamilya, Mr. Chair, Mr. Witness?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Yun lang po, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Congressman Ortega. Bago po natin tawagin yung susunod na interpellator, mayroon lang ho akong interjection konti. Colonel Superintendent Padilla, dun sa una mong affidavit, binanggit mo si former PCSO head, no? General Manager Miss Royina Garma. Tama po ba yun?
Yes po,
Yun doon
Your
sa
Honor,
una mong
Mr. Chair.
affidavit. Okay. Now, doon sa pagbanggit mo sa kanya, ang pagkakasabi mo doon ay nakausap niyo siya sa isang cellphone.
Yes po, Your
Sa
Honor.
cellphone ni isang PDL, ang pangalan ay Jimmy Fortaleza. Tama
Yes
po ba?
po, Your
Okay.
Honor.
Pwede ba, maaari niyo po bang ituro sa amin kung sino si Colonel Royina Garma dito sa bulwagan na ito?
Hindi ko po masyadong ko ng ang mukha, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Hindi nyo
Hindi
kilala
ko po
yung mukha?
kilala.
Okay. Nandyan ba siya sa kanan mo?
Hindi ko po masyadong mamukaan, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So, hindi mo siya namumukaan?
Hindi ko po mamukaan.
Okay. Pero, nakausap mo siya sa cellphone?
Yes po, Your Honor.
How sure are you na siya ay si Colonel Royina Garma?
Because of PDL Jimmy Fortaleza, Your Honor, Mr.
Okay.
Chair.
Sige. Salamat. Siya si Jimmy Fortaleza, di ba? You are Jimmy Fortaleza. O, pwede bang pakipatutuhanan mo nga na sa cellphone mo tumawag si Royina Garma para makausap si Colonel Padilla dahil yun ang ayon sa iyong salaysay, di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Kilala mo si Royina Garma?
Yes, sir.
Pwede bang ituro mo rito kung nasaan si Royina Garma?
Yes, sir.
So, si Royina Garma, siya ba yung dating PCSO General Manager?
Yes, sir, and she is my classmate in the Philippine National Police Academy.
Okay. Sige, thank you. Salamat. Now we will
Mr.
call...
Chair, pakiulit nga po yung sinabi niya na hindi ko masyado narinig yung
Pwede bang pakiulit mo ulit?
Classmate
kung ano yung sinabi mo? Classmate kayo ni Colonel Royina Garma.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
kailan po yun? Kailan?
We are member of Philippine National Police Academy Class 1997, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Sige, maraming salamat. So, ang next to interpolate is Congressman Johnny Pimentel. You are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We have already had 3 hearings wherein Colonel Padilla was a resource person. In those 3 previous hearings, Colonel Padilla has submitted 5 affidavits. Yung unang sinabit po niya is sa August 27, wherein he denied any involvement in the killings of the 3 nationals. Then on September 2, Mr. Chair, nag-submit na naman po siya ng affidavit. However, this time he has admitted that Colonel Royina Garma indeed talked to him over the phone through the prodding of Jimmy Fortaleza. Now, on September 4, meron na naman po siyang sinubmit na affidavit po na pinatotohanan niya yung sinabi ni Leopoldo Auntalan Jr. na tumawag sa kanya si former President Rodrigo Duterte and congratulating him. Now, on September 9, nag-execute na naman siya ng sa supplemental affidavit at dito po may hinahayag na naman siyang importanteng impormasyon sa komitiba wherein tinuturo niya si Colonel Garma ang isa sa mastermind ng pagpatay ng Chinese nationals. Bakit ko po sinasabing isa sa mastermind si Colonel Garma? Because we already know the facts based on the several resource persons that have testified in this hearing. At lahat po doon sa mga affidavit ng 3, ni Jimmy Fortaleza, ni Leopoldo Auntalan at saka ni Colonel Padilla, lahat po ay nagtuturo na si Royina Garma ang nag-utos na ipapatay yung 3 Chinese national. Ngayon, Mr. Chair, balikan ko lang po si Colonel Padilla. Kasi nintunan po ninyo si Mr. Chair, si Colonel Padilla. Ang tinanong niyo siya kung kilala ba niya si Colonel Garma. Ang sagot po ni Colonel Padilla, hindi ho niya kilala. However, Colonel Padilla, on paragraph 5 of your second supplemental affidavit, bago mangyari ang pagpatay sa 3 Chinese drug nationals na nakadetain sa nasabing piitan, ay tinawagan ako ni Colonel Edelberto Leonardo. Itong si Colonel Edelberto Leonardo, ito po ang amo ni Colonel Garma sa CIDG sa Davao Station. Pagdating ko sa station ay nandun si Colonel Garma based sa sinumpaang salaysay po ninyo. Kinausap ako ni Colonel Leonardo ng mga 30 minutes at mga bla bla bla. Pero very clear po dito, Colonel Padilla, na nag-meeting po kayo bago nangyari yung insidente, bago po nangyari ang krimen, nakipag-meeting po kayo sa CIDG station in the presence of Colonel Leonardo and in the presence of Colonel Garma. Imposible naman po na nag-usap kayo na almost 1 hour, 30 minutes to 1 hour. At kaharap nyo si Colonel Leonardo at si Colonel Garma, hindi ho nyo maturo dito. Medyo napaka-imposible pong sitwasyon, Mr. Chair. So ano po ba? Kilala nyo ho ba si Colonel Garma o hindi? Baka nagbago ang itsura niya.
Nagbago po ang itsura kasi
nagbago.
slim pa siya nung nagkita kami, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Ganun po ba?
Opo.
Pero ano mo nyo, based on forensics, ang tao po, pag maliit pa, hanggang paglaki niya, kahit na tumaba siya, kung kilala mo talaga siya, kung nakausap mo na siya, whether he became fat, whether he was thin, makikilala ho ninyo. Gaano ho ba katagal ang meeting ninyo with Colonel Leonardo and Colonel Garma?
Wala pong mga 30 minutes lang, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
30 minutes. Okay. So the fact, Mr. Chair, is that there indeed was a meeting in the office of the cidg station wherein Colonel Garma is one of the main actors of this incident. Ito, inalalagay ko lang po ito sa record para yung buong salaysay ay malaman po ng buong madlang publiko. Para maintindihan po ng publiko na na-corroborate na po yung statement ng resource person na isa at saka yung resource person ni na si Jimmy Fortaleza. So, Mr. Chair, I would direct my questions later on to Colonel Garma. Kasi yung po talaga ang ikang main actor po dito. I just wanted to put in record that indeed there was a meeting that was held in the cidg station sometime between July and August, and that is where the plan was hatched to kill the 3 Chinese nationals. It was a conspiracy that started from the topmost official of the country all the way down to the lowly officials, pati yung mga gwardiya po, kasama po dito sa krimen na nangyari. So I will reserve my questions later on, Mr. Chair, to Colonel Garma. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congressman Pimentel. The next to interpellate is Congresswoman Jinky Luistro. You are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I wish to direct my questions to Colonel Garma. Colonel, ano pong tunay niyong pangalan, buo na pangalan?
Mr. Chair, Royina Garma.
Pwede ko po ba kayong tawagin na Colonel Garma?
It's okay, Mr. Chair. Yes, ma'am.
Alam po niyo, becoming a lady officer in uniform, that's one of my dreams. I was supposed to transfer to PNP, kaya lang patatakbuhin nila ako sa Oval, kaya bumalik na ako ng DOJ. Tagasan po ba si Colonel Garma?
I'm from Solana, Cagayan, Region 2 po.
Where's Cagayan? Norte po ba yan?
North, yes, ma'am.
Norte.
Yes.
Doon po ba kayo pinanganak sa Cagayan?
Yes, Your Honor.
Saan po kayo nag-aral ng elementarya?
Solana, Cagayan,
Cagayan.
Your Honor.
High school?
Tugigaraw,
Where's Tugigaraw?
St. Louis College. Now it's St. Louis University, Your Honor.
Nasaan po ang Tugigaraw?
It's still in Cagayan.
It's also in Cagayan.
Yes.
How about your college? Saan po kayo nakatapos ng kolehiyo?
I finished my college sa Philippine National Police Academy, Your Honor.
PNPA po? Diretso kayong PNPA?
No, Your Honor. My before I entered PNPA, I studied in Cagayan.
Ano pong una nyong inaral sa Cagayan?
AB Mathematics, Your Honor.
AB Mathematics. Ano po bang trabaho ng mga graduate ng AB Mathematics? As I understand, usually teacher, tama ho ba?
Yes, Your Honor, but I dreamed to become a lawyer nung inaral ko po yun.
Are you a lawyer as well?
No, Your Honor.
You plan to become a lawyer during that time?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. And after finishing this AB Mathematics, ano pong sunod yung ginawa sa buhay?
I entered the Philippine National Police Academy in 1995, Your Honor.
When is this?
1995.
1995. Pumasok po kayo ng PNPA.
Yes, Your Honor.
And when did you finish your studies in PNPA?
That's April 25 of 1997, Your Honor.
1997. After finishing your studies in PNPA, that is 1997, kayo po ba'y pumasok na agad sa serbisyo sa Philippine National Police?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. And maari po bang malaman, saan po kayo unang na destino?
Okay. We were based in Camp Crame. We were made to choose kung ano pong region ang gusto namin. 3 po ang hiningi sa aming region during the time. So, pinili ko po ang Region 11, Region, I think, 13, and then Region 2 was my last option.
Based on my research, Colonel Garma, 1996 to 1998, kayo po ang anti-vice unit head ng Davao.
No, Mr. Chair, it's from 1997.
So this is 97 to 98.
That's October.
Yes, and you will agree with me during that time, kakagraduate nyo lang from PNPA. Somehow.
Yes, Your Honor.
And after this assignment, ano pong sumunod?
I was the chief of the women's desk of Davao
Saan
City.
po ito?
Davao City Police Office.
So ang kasunod po ng assignment nyo as anti-vice unit of Davao is head of women's desk also in Davao.
Yes, Your Honor.
You confirm. Ano pong kasunod nyong assignment dito?
And then 2004, I was reassigned sa Camp Crame. I transferred po sa CIDG. So I was based in the main office of CIDG.
How come based on my research, kayo daw po'y pauli-uli? Manila CIDG and Davao CIDG. How true is this?
Yes, Your Honor. In 2004, I was reassigned to Camp Crame. So change of unit po from PRO, Police Regional Office 11, I was transferred to a National Support Unit, which is the Criminal Investigation Detection Group.
If I
based
may
in Camp
interrupt,
Crame.
Colonel Garma, you
Your
confirm na 2004 to 2007, for quite some time kayo nasa CIDG Manila and for quite some time nasa CIDG Davao. Tama po ba yun?
I
Yes,
was in
that's what you're saying.
I was in CIDG Manila until, I think, June of 2005. And then,
How about before and after June 2005? Where were you?
seldom po ako bumabalik ng Davao.
But at least bumabalik po kayo ng Davao.
I cannot recall if I returned, only when I attended the wake of my mother-in-law during that time, Mr. Chair.
To proceed, Mr. Chair, after po nitong CIDG assignment nyo, saan po kayo sunod na na-assign?
Bumalik po ako ng Davao City Police Office.
Ano pong
Region
taon
11.
nito?
That's sometime 2009.
2009.
Mr.
You
Chair.
confirmed that you were the police admin officer of Davao City?
Yes, Your Honor.
What happened next after this? Saan po kayo sunod na na-assign?
Almost 3 years after, I was assigned as station commander of Sasa Police Station. That's Station 4 of Davao City Police Office, Mr.
So you
Chair.
confirmed that 2011 to 2016, kayo po ang station commander ng Sasa, also in Davao.
It's not until 2016, Mr. Chair. It's
Maybe
until
2015.
2014, and from 2014 to 2015, that's Santa Ana Police Station of Davao City Police Office.
But
So-
again, Santa Ana is likewise in Davao.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And what happened after the Santa Ana Davao assignment?
January, I was issued an order to undergo
police officers senior executive course.
And
was
do you
really-
confirm, 2016, kayo po ang CIDG Director ng Davao Province?
No, no.
So
Your
where
Honor.
were you in 2016?
I was undergoing a mandatory training.
And
Your
after
Honor.
the mandatory training, where did you go?
January of 2017, I was designated regional chief of CIDG Region 7, Mr. Chair.
Where
Your
is
Honor.
that? Region 7. What
Cebu.
province is this?
Cebu.
Cebu. Was there no time during which you were assigned as CIDG Director of Davao?
Never, Mr. Chair.
Okay. And after your assignment as Chief of Police of Cebu City, no, CIDG Director of Cebu City, 2017, saan po kayo sunod na na-assign?
Director of Cebu City Police Office.
2018, Director of Cebu City Police Office. And after your stint as Cebu City Director of Police, ano pong sunod ninyong pinuntahan?
I retired early and I applied for the position of General Manager of the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office, Mr. Chair.
Can you please share with us, ano po yung exact date na kayo ay na-appoint as General Manager ng PCSO?
I think that's July of 2019. I think 2019.
July 15, 2019.
Mr.
Tama
Chair.
po ba?
Yes.
Balikan ko po yung naging career nyo sa Davao. At ako po'y medyo napapaisip lang, kayo po'y taga-Norte, kayo po'y taga-Cagayan, bakit po kaya kayo'y dito sa Davao halos nag-spend ng inyong career in PNP? Tama po ba yung observation ko?
Yes.
Almost
Your
your
Honor.
entire career was spent in Davao.
Yes, Your
Can you
Honor.
describe to us, ano po ba ang peace and order situation sa Davao from 1997 until 2015?
It is very peaceful and it is one of the most livable city in the Philippines, Mr. Chair.
Very peaceful and one of the most livable city. What do you think is the reason kung bakit po peaceful and one of the most livable city?
I think because of the overwhelming support of the LGU sa police and the social welfare of Davao City is really working
You
and addressing
mentioned-
poverty.
You mentioned about the overwhelming support of the LGU to PNP.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Yes,
Of
Your
course,
Honor.
it is a common knowledge as early as 1988, mayor na po ang ating dating Pangulo, former President Rodrigo Duterte.
Yes, Your
Would you agree with me if I would say na kaya po peaceful at livable ang Davao is because of the leadership of the former President?
Yes, Your Honor.
You agree?
Yes, I agree.
And would you agree with me also if I would say, kaya po kayo nainganyo na dito manatili sa Davao, nagustuhan nyo ang leadership ng dating Pangulo sa Davao?
No, Your Honor.
So what is the reason?
My ex-husband is from Kidapawan.
Where's Kidapawan?
That's Region 12. And
It's near Davao.
Yeah, and he convinced me that Davao is better than
I
Cotabato
understand.
or Region 13.
Colonel, of course you will agree with me that generally speaking, ang mga mayors po, may discretion yan. Kung sino yung mga police officers na magse-serve sa kanilang area of jurisdiction. Sumasang-ayon po ba kayo? Yes. That is a
Yes,
common
Your
knowledge. As a matter of fact, noon pong kayo na-appoint 1997 to 1998, anti-vice unit head of Davao, hindi po ito mangyayari without the conformity of the former president. Tama po ba? Because he is the mayor.
No,
And the
Your-
mayor can say, I want someone else.
No, Your Honor. I
No?
earned it, Your Honor.
Okay. How about your appointment from 1999 to 2004 as head of Women's Desk of Davao. Don't you think ito po'y idinadaan at ikinukonsulta sa mayor before an officer is assigned?
I am not aware of that policy during that time, Your Honor.
Well, I'm sharing with you, Colonel Garma, that by way of general practice, kinukonsulta po ang mga mayors kung sino ang i-appoint na officer dun sa kanilang area of jurisdiction. I'm speaking based on experience because I came from the LGU. How about your appointment from 2004 to 2007 as CIDG Officer of Manila? Paano po kayo napunta sa Manila?
Mr. Chair, way back 2004, my marriage was on the rock. So I have to leave Davao because of a scandal.
In other words, kaya lang po kayo umalis ng Davao during this time
Yes.
is because your marriage is failing already?
Yes, Your Honor, and there was a big scandal, so I have to leave Davao.
Thank
And,
you. Colonel Garma, how about 2009? You were Davao City Police Admin Officer. Would you agree with me if I would say na hindi po kayo mapupunta dito kung hindi payag ang dating Pangulo?
No, Your Honor.
How about your appointment from 2011 to 2016? Station Commander po kayo ng Davao? At ito po hindi rin mangyayari kung hindi payag at walang conformity ang dating Pangulo. Sumasang-ayon po ba kayo?
Because it is a station commander position, it must be approved by the office of the mayor, Mr. Chair.
So you agree?
Yes, Mr.
And your appointment in Santa Ana, Davao, this has to be with the conformity of the mayor as well. Tama po ba? Yes.
Maybe yes, yes.
And 2016, you were appointed as CIDG Director of Davao. No, January 2017. Ito po'y hindi rin mangyayari without the conformity of the former president. Do you agree?
I do not know, Your Honor.
And we have to remind the committee, Colonel Garma, that during this time, Pangulo na po ang dating presidente. He was elected 2016. So, the more reasons that we have to believe na mahirap pong magpa-appoint ng CIDG Director kung walang conformity ang dating Pangulo.
If you allow me to explain, Mr. Chair,
Can you just limit your answer to the question, Colonel?
I do not know if there's an intervention or what. I just
Okay.
received the order that I have to report to Region 7 as the Director of CIDG.
Thank you for your answer.
Your
We're
Honor.
taking your answer as it is.
Yes.
And 2018, kayo po'y na-appoint na City Director ng Cebu City.
Yes, Your Honor.
And based on my research, hindi po ito gusto ng Mayor ng Cebu. And yet, you were appointed as Cebu City Director. Why?
The position was offered to me by General Sinas, Your Honor. And I thought that mas maganda, I will take the opportunity because very seldom po na ang babae sa PNP mabigyan po ng ganong posisyon at isang karangalan po na magsilbi as director ng isang syudad na malaki. So yun pong dahilan kung bakit ako napunta dyan because it was offered by General Sinas.
Thank
Mr.
you for
Chair.
your answer, Colonel. How about your appointment as PCSO General Manager?
I applied for the position, Mr. Chair.
Who was the appointing authority?
The President, Mr.
The
Chair.
President was the one who appointed you. At kanina po sinabi nyo na nag-retire kayo ng maaga.
Yes, Mr.
How
Chair.
early did you retire from the PNP to accommodate the appointment in PCSO?
I served the Philippine National Police for 24 years, Your Honor.
24 years. Tama po ba yung kwenta ko na 10 years before your retirement ay lumipat na po kayo ng PCSO?
10 years? Yeah, yes. Before
I'm
the
correct.
mandatory retirement, Mr. Chair.
Okay
Your
po.
Honor.
At kayo po ba'y sasang-ayon sa akin if I would say, nang inaral nyo nung kolehiyo, AB Mathematics, Leadership Course, and Public Safety, these are all alien to the function of being a PCSO General Manager. Malayo, di ho ba?
I don't agree, Mr. Chair.
We're taking your answer. Nonetheless, Mr. Chair, Colonel Garma, the reason why you were appointed for PCSO General Manager is because the President trusted you that you can discharge the function of this office. Tama po?
Possible, Mr. Chair.
Otherwise, hindi po kayo i-appoint kung hindi po kayo pinagtitiwalaan ng Presidente. Tama po ba?
It's possible, Mr. Chair.
And I wish to maintain my statement, Mr. Chair, na bago po ma-appoint ang isang opisyal ng PNP sa isang area of jurisdiction, as a general practice, we always consult the LCE or the local chief executive. In other words, Madam Chair, Mr. Chair, I wish to state that the reason why almost the entire career in PNP of Colonel Garma was spent in Davao, the reason why he was appointed in Cebu City as City Director, and the reason why he was appointed as PCSO General Manager is because pinagtitiwalaan po siya ng ating dating Pangulo, former President Rodrigo Duterte. You need not answer this question, Colonel Garma. Tanong ko po sa inyo, do you trust the former president in the same way that he trusted you? Pinagtitiwalaan nyo din po ba siya kung paano niya kayo pinagtitiwalaan?
Mr. Chair, can you, in what aspect, Mr. Chair? If I want that to be clarified.
Siguro,
it's a very
let
vague
us talk
question.
about your career in the PNP. Let us talk about your position as General Manager of PCSO. Kayo po'y pinagtiwalaan ng Pangulo, dahilan kung bakit kayo naging matagumpay sa inyong career sa PNP. Kasama na po yung appointment nyo as PCSO General Manager. Ang maliwanag po, Colonel, malaki ang tiwala sa inyo ng dating Pangulo. You need not answer that. Ang tanong ko po sa inyo, kayo po ba nagtitiwala din kay Pangulong Duterte? Of course you do.
Of course, yes, ma'am. Yes,
Otherwise,
Your Honor.
hindi nyo po tatanggapin itong mga appointment na ito sa Davao, including your appointment as PCSO General Manager. At yung pong tiwala, yun po'y ina-earn. Tama po ba? And I must say, ito po'y nag-umpisa sa inyong paghanga sa kung anong mayroon sa Davao. You admired his leadership. Reason why you believe in the ability, capability of the former president. Tama po ba, Colonel Garma?
No, Mr. Chair.
Why? You don't believe the president?
I believe, but I don't admire.
You don't
Mr.
admire.
Chair.
Okay. Let me correct my terminology. You believe the president because you have seen what he has done already in Davao. Because you said earlier, livable and peaceful city ang Davao. And it is because of the leadership of then Mayor, the former President Rodrigo Duterte. Tama po?
Yes, Mr. Part of that.
Yes. And kasama po sa paniniwala nyo sa leadership, you also believe in his programs. Tama po ba?
Part of that, Mr. Chair.
Yes. In other words, kayo po'y naniniwala din sa ipinaglalaban niyang dapat supilin ang droga sa Pilipinas. Naniniwala po kayo?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And naniniwala din po kayo na dapat mawala lahat ng mga drug lords at lahat ng mga sangkot dito sa dangerous drugs operation.
May I ask what it
Naniniwala din po kayo na dapat mawala lahat ng mga drug lords.
Hindi po yung term na mawala, Mr. Chair. I think justice should be served, but
Yes,
not mawala.
justice should be served.
Yes, Mr.
And
Chair.
in conclusion, Colonel Garma, naniniwala po kayo sa war against drugs?
I believe in the part ng program. Kasi po, if I can explain my answer, Mr. Chair,
Wait,
there's
ilang parte ho ba mayroon ang program ng war against drugs?
intense police operation and police community relation with intense police patrol, Mr. Chair. So,
So which part do you believe and which part you do not believe?
community relations and intense police patrol. Because
So
the-
you believe in both? Alin po yung sinasabi niyong naniniwala kayo sa isang parte? Aling parte ho ang hindi niyo pinapaniwalaan?
I am more focused on police patrol, Mr. Chair.
You
can
believe in police patrol?
intensified police patrol using the quad operations concept, Mr. Chair.
And the first part is,
Community relations.
you believe also in community relations?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
In other words, you believe in the entire package of the war against drugs. Tama po?
Of course, the quad concept of operation should work hand in hand,
I'm
Mr.
talking
Chair.
about the war on drugs in its entire context, the way it was launched by the Philippine National Police with the support of the former president. Naniniwala po ba kayo sa war on
Yes,
drugs?
yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes, you do believe.
Yes.
And do you confirm, Colonel Garma, kanina po tinuro kayo ni Fortaleza, kaklase nyo daw siya.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
You belong to class 1997.
Yes, Your Honor.
How about Superintendent Padilla? Do you know him?
I've met him once, Mr. Chair.
You've met him once.
Yes,
Can you
Mr.
enlighten us? Saan nyo po ba nakilala si Superintendent Padilla?
Your Honor, I met him when I passed by at cidg 11 sometime in 2016.
And can you tell us the reason why you passed by in cidg 11 in 2016?
We are actually preparing for our thesis, and Your Honor, my subject is about the interagency what's this, response or on illegal drugs. So I have to pass by there, and I would like to get some documents for my research.
So it's about the thesis.
Yes,
The
Mr.
reason why you happen to see
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Superintendent
Yes, Your Honor.
Padilla.
Yes,
The
Your
reason why
Honor.
you were in cidg 11 is because of thesis.
Yes, Your Honor.
But can you enlighten us, why was Superintendent Padilla there in the office? Was he part of the thesis?
I do not know, Your Honor, why he was there.
But you told us that you met him there. Ano pong dahilan nandun si Superintendent Padilla?
Nung po dumaan ako, Your Honor, it is, nasanay po ako sa courtesy to pass by the office of the head.
Who was the head during the time?
It was Colonel Leonardo.
So, can you again tell us what year is this and month if possible?
I think it's just July of 2016.
In
I'm
other
not
words,
very
you
sure, Your
confirm
Honor.
that one time in July of 2016, you happened to meet Superintendent Padilla and Colonel Leonardo.
I
You
do not-
confirm that?
I
Yun na
do
po
not-
yung sinabi nyo kanina.
Yeah.
Nag-pass by kayo.
Yes, Your Honor.
You
I passed
confirm
by.
that?
Yes.
Yes. Kanina po you also admitted kaklase nyo si Fortaleza. Do you recall any incident na dinalaw nyo si Fortaleza sa Davao Penal Farm Colony?
Yes, Your Honor.
When was this?
I think it was also July of 2016, Your Honor.
July ulit. So yun pong pagkikita nyo kay Colonel Leonardo, it was because of your thesis. Ano naman po ang dahilan at nakipag...
Yes, Your Honor.
How about having called Fortaleza?
No, Your Honor.
Hindi nyo po tinawagan si Fortaleza?
Never po.
Okay. July 2016, na-meet nyo po si Superintendent Padilla at si Colonel Leonardo sa CIDG. And then July 2016, dinalaw nyo po ang kaklase nyo si Fortaleza. During that time, nakadetain siya sa Davao Penal Farm and Colony. Kasama nyo ang kaklase niyong si Grijaldo at ang dati niyong asawa si Colonel Vilela.
Yes, Your Honor.
Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Nasaan po kayo
Mr.
during
Chair.
this time?
Pakiulit lang po yung sagot niya kanina na ang sabi niya, never na tinawagan niya si Jimmy Fortaleza. Never. Pakiulit nga po yung sagot niyo.
Can you please mention again, articulate again your answer to my earlier question? May naaalala po ba kayong pagkakataon na tinawagan nyo 2 beses si Fortaleza? 3 pa nga yata eh.
Wala po ako
Mr. Chairman,
naalalang...
Mr. Chairman, before...
Yes.
Just quick lang po, Mr. Chairman. Just to remind Colonel Garma, you're under oath.
Yes, Mr.
If
Chair.
we prove that indeed you're lying, we might cite you in contempt.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
I'm about to wind up, Mr. Chair. During this time, July 2016 and August 2016, nasan po ang assignment ninyo, Colonel Garma?
I was undergoing schooling, so I don't have a unit or assignment, Your Honor.
Wala pa po kayong unit assignment.
Yes, wala po akong office, wala po.
But considering that almost your entire career was spent in Davao, I think it is reasonable to believe na kahit papaano, alam nyo po yung mga nangyayari sa Davao. Somehow, yes. Yes or no?
Hindi ho lahat, Mr. Chair.
Some.
Your Honor.
Would you say yes?
Your Honor, hindi kasi ako mahilig lumabas, magkipag-socials.
Okay, let me
sometimes
be
I'm not
specific,
even
Colonel
updated,
Garma.
Except kung trabaho ko po yun, Mr.
Did
Chair.
you come across the killing of 3 Chinese nationals in Davao Penal Farm and Colony?
Of course, nabalita po narinig namin, yes.
Saan nyo po nabalita?
Hindi ko na po ma-recall, but napag-uusapan
Sino pong kausap nyo sa usapan na sinasabi nyo?
kahit sinong pulis po.
Kahit sinong
Kasi
pulis.
it's a
Can you
big
please name
case.
names?
I
Sino
cannot-
po yung mga pulis na nakakausap nyo tungkol sa 3 Chinese nationals na napatay? 3 Chinese drug lords na napatay po sa Davao Penal Farm and Colony.
Wala, kahit sinong pulis na magsasabi na, may namatay na Chinese dun sa loob. Oh, really? Sino yun? Ganun lang po.
Sabi nyo
But I
po, ang
cannot
daming
recall.
pulis. Can you at least name names? Name a few of them. Na nakausap nyo at nagsabi sa inyong may napatay na 3 Chinese drug lords sa Davao Penal Farm.
During that time, I was undergoing schooling, Your Honor.
Yes,
so
but
probably mga
earlier you
classmates
said,
namin.
Colonel Garma, that you were aware because pinag-uusapan ninyong mga pulis. Now tell us,
I cannot-
sino po yung mga pulis na nakausap nyo?
Hindi ko na po maalala, Mr.
Hindi nyo na po
Maraming
maalala.
pulis po. It's very impossible na hindi maging news po yan at hindi pwedeng pag-usapan, Mr. Chair.
Precisely, Colonel Garma.
Yes,
Maraming
ma'am.
salamat po. I am done for now, Mr. Chair.
Thank
Mr.
you,
Chairman.
Congresswoman Luistro. Yes,
Just quick lang,
Paduano.
Mr. Chairman, because when Colonel Padilla was asked to pinpoint Colonel Garma, hindi niya pa daw na-recognize. Then, nung second question, sabi niya daw nagbago ng muka. Okay, ito, Mr. Chairman, I have a picture with Colonel Garma, together with the President, Duterte. Old picture to, Paki-ano lang po, paki-confirm na if indeed this is the picture. Ito yung Garma na kilala mo dati.
Comsec?
Kasi walang salamin yan. Hindi nakasalamin eh.
Nakasalamin na ako.
Anyway, paki-confirm lang. Hindi ako, Comsec. Comsec dito, kay Colonel Padilla. Colonel, do you confirm na yan yung Padilla, yan yung Garma na nakita mo noon?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just to confirm that indeed, nakita niya si Colonel Garma. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Congressman Paduano. So the next to interpolate is Congresswoman Pami Zamora. You are recognized.
Magandang araw, Mr. Chair. Ang aking mga tanong ay si sentro. Lalo pa nating mapalalim ang ating pagkilala kay Colonel Garma. Hello, Colonel Garma. Hi, how are you? Gusto kong balikan how Colonel Garma rose from the ranks. Actually, let's go back to nung nasa PNPA siya. Ma'am, sinabi mo kanina na sinabi mo kay Kong Jinky na kayo nung mga kaklase nyo, dinalaw nyo si Jimmy Fortaleza. Tama ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright. So, kino-confirm mo, una, nakaklase mo si Jimmy Fortaleza.
Yes, Your Honor.
Pangalawa, kino-confirm mo, nakaklase mo din yung iyong ex-husband na si Chief Inspector Roland Vilela.
Yes, Your Honor.
At pangatlo, kino-confirm mo na naging kaklase mo rin si former Mandaluyong Police Chief Hector Grijaldo. Tama ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Sabi mo kay Congresswoman Luistro na napunta ka sa Davao sapagkat yung asawa mo ay taga Mindanao.
Yes, Your Honor.
I mean, that was your chosen destination because your husband was from there.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Naintindihan natin yon. Ngayon, pangalawa, kailan kayo ikakasal ni Roland Vilela? Kinasal?
October 18, 1998, Your Honor.
All right. And many news articles are going to say that you had encountered marital problems. Am I correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And there will be a news article that will say that when your husband encountered a scandal, and I quote, it says here, Garma stood by Vilela and even asked then Davao City Mayor Rodrigo Duterte not to banish her husband from the Davao region. Is that correct?
No, Your Honor.
All right, mali pala itong news article ko. Okay, so anong nangyari? There are many, if not countless articles about your husband stating na tama naman na pinagtanggol mo siya at nanindigan ka. Siyempre bilang asawa, pinaglaban mo yung spouse mo. Anong nangyari nun? Hindi mo ba siya inilapit kahit kanino?
No, Mr. Chair. Can I make a statement, Mr. Chair?
Can you just answer our question, please? Hindi mo ba siya... It's understandable that we stand by our spouses. Wala pong mali doon na yun po ang... Kung ang sagot niyo po ay oo, wala naman pong mali doon. Naiintindihan ko po yun completely. Asawa niyo po yun. So, nilapit niyo po ba ang problema ng asawa niyo sa kung kanino man, lalo't higit kay former Davao City Mayor Rodrigo Duterte?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So, hindi mo siya nilapit kahit kanino?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you. Ngayon, it would say here, sa iba namang news article, na the final straw that broke your marriage was another incident, which I will not mention. And sinasabi dito, kaya ka mapupunta din sa Manila. Kasi, kumbaga, naiskandalo na ang pamilya nyo. Tama po ba yun?
In 2004,
Oo.
Mr. Chair, hindi pa po nag-start yung scandal doon. It's more of, what do you call this? I have to have a space, Mr. Chair.
Oo, space. Naintindihan natin yan. Okay, go on.
And then, nung nasa Manila na po ako na-assign, I have to bring my special child, my only daughter. And since I am alone, I have to leave my daughter sa Cagayan with my mother who was during that time na-stroke, and my father who is nag-aalaga po ng special child na bunso naming kapatid. So I have to travel from Manila to Cagayan every 2 weeks just to check my daughter. So nakita ko po na mahirap po ang maging single mother. You have to commute every day from Bikutan to, na-hold up pa nga ako eh. Dahil dyan sa pag-commute ko araw-araw, my service firearm was nakuha pa ng hold-upper. And it was really very, very difficult for me. So sabi ko, I've decided na yung anak ko nahihirapan din and my parents, I decided to go back sa Davao and face yung marital problem ko, and that since nandun po yung conjugal house namin, I have to go back.
Alright.
So that's the very reason na kailangan ko bumalik. If I am alone during that time, I can make it in Manila. But since I have a daughter,
Because of your daughter.
na may special need po, at mas mababa po ang cost of living sa Davao, nandun po yung mga therapies. And I think, sabi ko, it would be best for my daughter if I will go back. Anyway, I can handle pa naman yung situation ng marriage ko. Yun po yung naging reason kung bakit bumalik po ako ng Davao. Wala na pong ibang rason, Mr. Chair.
All right. Patungkol sa, I'm sorry to bring this up, ma'am. There's an article and the title is very noteworthy. The title says, a second chance vilela, overcoming a colorful past, starting out with a clean slate. Napakaraming kinukwento dito sa mga pinagdaanan ng iyong dating asawa, ma'am. Ang tanong ko, sino ang mga tumulong sa asawa mo na kahit sa dinami-dami niyang pinagdaanan, napakaraming kontrobersiya, ay na-appoint pa rin po siya sa Iloilo na maging chief ng Iloilo Police Provincial Office?
Mr. Chair, I think he earned that. Mr. Chair, kung makikita niyo yung kanyang service record, matalino po siya, marami pong training, very competent, nagtatrabaho po siya na maayos. So I think he earned that position, Mr. Chair.
All right. So you completely deny? Are you telling me you're completely denying that you went to and you sought the help of former Mayor Rodrigo Duterte to somehow help your husband?
Hindi po totoo yan, Your Honor.
So anong totoo? Wala kang ginawa para para matulungan yung asawa mo?
Wala po, Your Honor. He earned it, Your Honor.
He earned what?
Whatever po yung positions na nakuha niya, he earned it.
Despite having very scandalous cases?
I don't... kaya nga he earned it. He knows his way up, Mr. Chair.
He surely would know his way out. So hindi mo siya, ma'am, talaga tinulungan. Because countless articles, merong Rappler, iba't iba pa, nagsasabi dito na naging hingahan nyo ng sama ng loob nung panahon na yon si Mayor Duterte. And thus earning his trust.
No, Your Honor.
All right. Ngayon, ma'am, mabalik po tayo. Nung first assignment nyo po, nabanggit nyo po ang first assignment nyo ay bilang, ano nga po ba ang first assignment nyo, ma'am, sa Davao?
I was the team leader of the anti-vice unit. No, my first assignment was I was the chief of the HRDD,
Alright.
Human Resource Doctrine Development under admin branch of Davao City Police Office. That was my first assignment po sa Davao City.
So all your stints in Davao are within the city? The city of Davao?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Saan-saan sa Davao ito?
When I was with CIDG 11, I was assigned at Davao del Sur as the provincial officer team leader of CIDG, and then Davao Norte as team leader of the provincial office of CIDG 11, Your Honor.
Alright. Alright. So, nung naging CIDG po kayo, sino po ang naging appointing officer nyo?
I cannot recall anymore, Your Honor, who issued the order. The order came from Camp Crame, Your Honor. I was relieved from Region 11, reassigned to CIDG, Your Honor.
Nung iba nyo pa pong appointments, sabi nyo Davao del Norte, ano pa po? Davao del
Sur, Your
Davao
Honor.
del Sur. Sino naman ho yung mga appointing officers nyo doon?
When I was assigned as team leader of CIDG Davao del Sur, it was signed by Colonel Mungao. And when I was assigned as team leader of CIDG Davao Norte, it was signed by our regional chief during that time was General Corpus, Your Honor.
All right. I'd like to move forward a little. And then there will be a time that in 2017 you will be assigned as the director ng CIDG ng Region 7. Am I correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And later on, you'd become the director ng Cebu City Police Office.
Yes, Your Honor.
And kanina nabanggit ni Congresswoman Luistro that somehow hindi naman natutuwa sa inyo si Mayor Tommy Osmeña, and he was very, very vocal with his, how do I say it, dislike sa presensya nyo doon. Tama ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, if you were not Mayor Osmeña's choice, you're even quoted as saying na umabot kayo sa punto na nung unang buwan nyo sa posisyon, gusto niyo na po mag-resign. Ang tanong ko, what made you stay as the Chief of Cebu City Police?
Mr. Chair, I don't quit when a position was given to me, even in my most difficult time.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Sorry, pakiulit.
Yeah, Your Honor, hindi po ako nagkikwit. Kung binigyan pa ako ng task na medyo na-challenge po ako. The position was offered to me by General Debold Sinas. I have high regards and respect to him.
Yes.
So when the position was offered, sabi ko, okay sir, OIC lang po ako, never po ako tinanggap as director. So until I retired, officer in charge lang po ako, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Alam mo, ma'am, saludo ko sa inyo kasi kahit hindi maganda yung relasyon nyo kay Mayor Osmeña, nagstay kayo kasi napakahirap yon para sa ating mga kapulisan na hindi sila gusto nung kanilang local chief executive. Napakahirap po makipag-coordinate, magtrabaho nang hindi ka talaga gusto at nagpapa-interview pa yung mayor ng kanyang dislike sa inyo. Kaya napakahusay nyo po. Ang tanong ko, ma'am, nung panahon na po yun na nasa Cebu ka, sino-sino po ang mga sumusuporta sa mga programa nyo noon sa Cebu? Total, the mayor wasn't cooperative with you.
Yeah. Our regional director, who was General Debold Sinas.
Si Debold Sinas? Si Debold Sinas yung naging SPD nung una, naging NCRPO?
Yes, and there was, yes, Your Honor.
Oo, tama.
Yes, Your Honor.
Naging PNP chief ba? Naging chief PNP rin, tama?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then, ma'am, ang tanong ko, there is another Rappler article about you. And the title, let's just base it on the title. The title says, Cebu City Police Chief Royina Garma, Mayors Hated, Duterte's Trusted. May I ask you, why would the article give such a bold title? Bakit po kaya kayo ang pinapangalan ng trusted ng ating Pangulong Duterte?
I do not know, Your Honor.
It's impossible that you don't know the answer to that question. Bihira po mabanggit na ang isang tao ay ganun-ganun na lang ang pagtitiwala at ganun na lang ang sinasabi sa mga news articles about you. Na the news article specifically say na kung ano man ang galit sa inyo ng mayor ng Cebu City nung time na yon, gano'n na lang talaga ang tiwala sa inyo ng Pangulo. Kaya ka nagstay doon. Bakit po kaya, ma'am?
Mr. Chair, I do not know why that writer wrote those articles, Mr. Chair.
Ang dami palang mali na na-google ko, ano. Alright. But my question would be, Cebu City is a very important place in the country. It's like, napakahalagang lugar, napakalaking lugar. Bakit po kaya kayo ang nilagay doon? Sa dinami-dami po ng kakilala ng Pangulo, sa kakilala ng lahat, bakit po kayo ang nilagay doon?
Mr. Chair,
hindi niyo pa rin po ba alam, ma'am?
Mr. Chair, the position was offered to me by General Sinas, Mr. Chair.
Bakit po kaya?
That I do not know, Mr. Chair.
Wala bang ibang choice, ma'am? Di ba usually, ang pagkakaalam ko, binibigyan ng choice ang mayor. Siguro listahan ng 5 para nakakapili ang mayor.
That I do not know the wisdom of General Sinas during that time, Mr. Chair.
Siguro based sa performance nyo, Colonel Royina, napakagaling nyo para kayo ang ilagay na director ng Cebu City. Oo, kahit na ayaw sa inyo ng mayor, kayo pa rin at nagstay po kayo. Ngayon mag-fast forward po tayo nung napunta po kayo sa PCSO. Sinasabi niyo po na nag-apply po kayo sa PCSO. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Bakit po kayo nag-apply sa PCSO?
Mr. Chair, during that time, way back 2017 po, prior to that, my daughter was diagnosed with dyslexia, bipolar po siya.
Okay.
And nagkaroon po ng problema sa school. I was the regional chief of cidg 2017, that was August. Nakaproblema po siya, I have to pull her out from school.
Alright.
Na home school po siya, dinala ko po siya sa cidg para maalagaan ko po siya. Kasi hindi ko siya pwedeng iwan sa father ko, he's old already. And my brother is a special child. It is too much for my father, who is 75 years old. So I have to bring my daughter with me sa cidg. And doon po kami natutulog and everything na po sa dilapidated building po ng cidg.
Yes, oo.
So I realized that which is better, my career or my daughter. So sabi ko, option ko yung daughter ko, sabi ko. So during that time, nag-iisip na po ako to leave the service and maybe find a less demanding job. Kasi very demanding po ang police work.
Alright, ma'am. Naiintindihan po kita. I mean, everyone has, naiintindihan natin yan na, you had to take care of your family. But of all agencies, bakit po PCSO yung napili nyong applyan? Napakarami naman pong ibang pwede nyong applyan na trabaho. Bakit po PCSO? And hindi po ba kayo, tulad ng sinabi ng iba, na nanghinayang dun sa tenure nyo?
Actually, Mr. Chair, during that time, there are already news about the allegation of corruption sa PCSO. So nung babasa po ako ng article, sabi ko, tignan ko nga ang charter, inaral ko po ang charter ng PCSO. So nakita ko, 2 lang primary work ng PCSO. That is lottery and charity. Sabi ko, kaya ko gawin ito. Second, the only law that I should master is anti-illegal gambling law. So sabi ko, kaya ko gawin ito. So naisip ko, kaysa papasok po ako sa ibang work that is law enforcement related, hindi ko naman maalagaan ng anak ko. Kailangan na naman po niya ng aking panahon. Wala po kaming Pasko, wala kaming New Year and everything. So
Alright.
sabi ko, I think I can do this.
Paano po kayo nag-apply sa PCSO?
I submitted my letter.
Paano po ba yon? Kasi I'm very curious. I'm sincerely curious how one applies. Do you give a letter? Do you give your, ano bang tawag doon? Personal data sheet? And where do you go?
I submitted my application.
Where?
Kay,
To whom?
To now Senator Bongo.
To Senator Bongo.
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor. I wrote a letter addressed to the President applying for the position.
So personal niyo pong kakilala si Senator Bongo or lumapit lang po ba kayo?
Lahat po ng pulis sa Davao kilala po si Senator
So
Bongo.
kilala niyo po si Ako din naman po, kakilala
Yes.
ko si Senator
Yes,
Bongo.
Mr. Chair. Wala pong pulis hindi nakakakilala sa kanya, lalo na po officers, Mr. Chair.
All right. So, lumapit po kayo kay Senator Bongo at sinabi niyo, was he senator this time or he was still SAP?
I think staff is still the staff of
Oo.
the President.
Nung special assistant pa siya. All right. So, anong sabi sa iyo ni Senator Bongo?
Babasahin daw ni President.
Babasahin ni President and obviously nabasa niya kasi ikaw ang napiling general manager. Tama po ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Yes, Your Honor.
And were there any specific orders nung naging general manager na po kayo ng PCSO?
Yes.
Were you on your own? How did that go?
The instruction is tulungan ko lahat na mahihirap despite ko anong political color, kailangan pantay ang trato.
And those instructions came from who?
The President, Mr. Chair.
So, did you have a meeting with the President?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Kami sa PCSO with the board, we have a meeting.
You have a
Mr.
meeting
Chair.
with the President. Because the PCSO is under direct supervision ba ng anong ahensya?
We are under the office of the President.
You are under the office of the President. All right, Mr. Chair. I
Chair.
believe I've established a lot of, from the various positions held by Colonel Garma, and I look forward to learning more during this hearing about the actual depth and intricacies of her relationships with the numerous resource persons who have mentioned her in the countless hearings. Thank you, Mr. Chair, and I yield to the next
Mr. Chair.
interpolator.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you, Congresswoman.
Mag-subscribe at i-click ang notification bell para sa mga susunod na video updates. Maraming salamat po.